Starting off our list at number 10 today, we have Selena Gomez. As Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez faded out of their relationship in the months to follow, Bieber started dating Hailey Baldwin, proposed to her, and married her in a New York courthouse. However, when news started to break that Selena Gomez was hospitalized, Justin would be photographed looking distraught in public twice. US Weekly then reported that Justin didn't feel whole after marrying Hailey and that he still loved Selena a lot but as a friend and was praying for her. But then people would bring things a little step further after they reported that a Miami music source told the outlet that Justin was not even fully over his year-long on and off romance with Selena Gomez when they said this was his first great love, and while he was young and traveling around the world as a superstar, he has learned a great deal from her. The source would then also go on to say that Justin at the moment is also believing he made a mistake with his recent marriage, and he was extremely upset over what happened to Selena, as he felt like she was a part of his life and wants her to be healthy and happy. Coming in number 9, married too young. Since Hailey and Justin got married, headlines have been filled with rumors that the couple may be heading towards a divorce sometime soon due to their age and Justin's mental health. While Justin and Hailey have been together for 4 years, the couple still continues to paint a picture that they're this really happy couple together. However, this hasn't stopped some outlets and sources from claiming that their marriage won't last. Gossip Cop has even gone on to list several reasons why many believe that Hailey and Justin are headed towards a divorce, and the main reason is because of their age. According to many people who doubt the couple's love, it's because they're still very young. Justin was only 24 at the time when he married Hailey, who was 22, and many have been betting on their relationship to end due to their age, because many people still believe this age is far too young to be married, and others have claimed that the couple is still immature. Not to mention, several sources have also felt like Justin and Hailey's engagement and wedding were impulsive acts, as Justin had just gotten out of an on and off again relationship with Selena Gomez, and he was in this pretty vulnerable position. Number 8, we have mental health. Back in 2022, Justin would open up to US Weekly in an interview where he would discuss the challenges of his marriage. With the first year of the couple's marriage being really tough to get through because of trauma in the past, there was just a lack of trust. During Justin's insight into emotions he felt after marrying his wife, he would reveal that he experienced an emotional breakdown after he realized that the marriage wouldn't fix all of his problems. When he said, "It's a journey. I remember when I first got married, I hit a little bit of an emotional breakdown because I thought marriage was going to fix all of my problems, and it didn't. It just kind of was a reflection of like, man, you're a bit of a hypocrite. You want your wife to do something that you're not going to do, and it's like, it's hard sometimes to look in the mirror and really have to realize, man, maybe you're not the person you necessarily thought you are." The results of trauma and life circumstances, however, it just seems like Hailey may have turned sour while she was helping Justin through his ups and downs, as the whole world was looking in and judging Justin, and it would cause Hailey to reach her near breaking point in the process. Hey my little peaches, are you liking this video so far? If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Number 7, rude behavior. Let's get straight to the point. No one likes a mean girl, and Hailey has recently been hitting headlines for not only being rude to a waitress while at a restaurant, but beauty blogger Iris Bieber called out Hailey after her road event displayed some pretty rude behavior. In a video posted to Iris's account, the social media star explained that while she usually doesn't attend all events she's invited to, she took a chance on Rhode Skin's launch party because she genuinely was excited. Unfortunately, it probably would have been better for her to stay home, as it appears that the event was just a total waste of time for her. Iris would share in the video that while the atmosphere at the event was just as fun as you would expect, the only things wrong with this event was that Hailey had some pretty odd behavior. Iris would then say, but the girl gets there with her friends Kylie Kendall. All of her friends are there, but they have this corner that they could only be in. While attendees gave Hailey her space, Hailey didn't even interact with any guests, and the only one who actually stood up to say anything about the brand was Kylie, who congratulated Hailey on her new brand, and Hailey just stayed in her corner and gave everybody RBF face. Coming number 6, we have constant disagreements. Just shortly after the two announced their engagement, the paparazzi captured the two in an argument on 2 separate occasions throughout the same day that left them in tears. TMZ would then catch up with Justin to make a comment, and he would acknowledge that the two were experiencing hard times. He would then proceed to hold up a copy of Timothy Keller's book titled The Meaning of Marriage and declare, "You got good days, you got bad days, and it's not real if it doesn't have any bad days." However, if you have to read a book on marriage, it's clear that you aren't exactly ready for, marriage. Fights between the two have since gotten worse since they got married, as they even had to make and follow strict rules for when they do fight so they don't poke at the past, and they even had to attend therapy in order to get tips and advice on how to deal with conflict in their marriage. Number 5, fans. So it's no lie that Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber looked literally incredible at the 2021 Met Gala. However, it seems like Justin fans just can't accept the fact that he is with anyone other than Selena Gomez, as they have been bombarded by several fans chanting Selena while on the red carpet. While many people pointed out that the fans' behavior was completely disrespectful, this has sadly been something Justin and Hailey have had to deal with since they first got together. Justin has even responded to fans who are still hung up on him in Selena in the past, as back in 2020 he said, "This sad excuse of a human just encouraged people on video to literally go after my wife, telling people to say that my previous relationship was better, so on and forth. I just wanted to share this so that the people get an idea of what we face on a day-to-day. It is extremely hard to choose the high road when I see people like this rally to gather people to bully the person I love the most in the world. It's not right." Hailey also responded to the hate by saying, "I usually stay quiet and don't acknowledge these things, but I need to protect myself and my mental health, but it's truly gotten to a level of anger and hate that is shockingly unhealthy and sad." Number 4, rumors. Have you noticed recently that Justin Bieber has been appearing in photos dressed in weird outfits, while Hailey, on the other hand, seems to put more into her public appearance? Recently, the star has been spotted wearing a crochet blanket out on a sushi date with his wife, and let's not forget the time when he was in Japan he also opted to wear this really weird dark brown bob styled wig and sunnies while he was out with his wife so people wouldn't recognize him. While some of the star's choices to wear disguises seem weird, especially since his wife is dressing to the nines beside him, it's clear Hailey is still young, hot, and clearly cares about her image, as she puts a lot of effort into everything she wears to events or to go on simple dates with Justin. So she may want someone who puts a little more effort into the way they look, and this could put a lot of stress on Justin, as imagine getting all dolled up to go to an event and your husband looks like he just rolled out of bed. Can't pair a tote bag with a designer gown, I'll tell you that. Number 3, no children. Back in 2021, Justin would reveal that he told Hailey he was ready to have children. While Justin previously said he thinks it's up to Hailey to decide when she's ready to have children because it is her body, he's been pushing more lately for the pair to start a family, as he wants a little tribe of little Justins running around the house. However, back in February 2022, Hailey would open up to why she just isn't ready to have kids yet, and it's mainly because of her hectic schedule. While Hailey is focusing on her new skincare brand, Justin is also touring until March 2023. Hailey also addressed the societal pressures women have about having children, and she said, "There's this thing that happens for women when you get married. Everybody always assumes it's first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby. But instead, Hailey wants to prioritize growing her business, and while she doesn't want to have kids at a young age, this could cause Justin to pull away, as he's at the point where he is ready to have a family." Number 2, hot water. Back in 2020, Hailey would find herself in a pretty sticky situation after she was accused of being a racist by one of Justin's fans. This would then send the internet into a frenzy, as they soon started drawing their attention to some of her previous tweets. The model isn't a stranger to backlash over her tweets, as she's received some backlash for some of the controversial messages she has posted on social media in the past, including one that has addressed foreigners. The drama all started when one fan called out Justin, claiming that he married Hailey to get back at at his ex Selena Gomez, and the commenter also implied Hailey was racist. And then when people started to investigate the truth, they pulled up several concerning tweets. First tweet would raise some eyebrows when the model tweeted back in 2012, "Shut up or I smack you back to your own country." And the worst part is the tweet still hasn't been deleted. Then in January 2013, the model posted another questionable message when she said, "Oh, are you so tired of it? Well, let me remind you, this is a free country, America baby." And to put the cherry on top of things, shortly after, she would then tweet, "To those foreigners who don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so sorry your country didn't have pilgrims and Indians to start such a sick holiday." And I just feel bad for reading that, but imagine being married to someone who doesn't even understand how hurtful these words can be to someone, and even choose after being called out to keep the hate online. And coming in number 1 today, we have her bland personality. Besides being a model, the only thing really interesting about Hailey Bieber is that she is married to Justin Bieber. And if it wasn't for her dad and uncle being famous actors, she probably would have never become famous in the first place. Even when Hailey went on the Call Her Daddy podcast, fans would find the general interview pointless as Hailey didn't really share any new information and she kept repeating herself in different ways. Even one person on Reddit pointed out that Hailey said a whole lot of nothing over and over again, and another fan would say, "I hated the interview. I'm sorry, nothing against Hailey, but I just didn't feel like I learned anything or felt connection. Like, why come on a podcast if you don't want to do it?" Interesting timing too with Selena's documentary, but I'm neutral in regards to everyone. It just seems like Hailey is only interesting at this time thanks to her husband, and she knows it too. Starting off our list at number 10 today, we have Justin Bieber still loves Selena. So imagine being married to a guy that still loves his ex. How would you feel? Well, if you were Hailey Bieber, you'd probably be thinking, after her latest mean girl move, that her relationship is completely over with Justin Bieber. Let's face it, Canadians are nice and we don't stand mean girls. Since Justin got married to Hailey, he hasn't felt whole, and it came to the point after Selena was hospitalized that he thought he made a huge mistake when it came to his marriage with Hailey. An inside source would then reveal that Justin still loves Selena as she was his first great love, and while he was young and traveling around the world as a superstar, he learned a great deal from Selena. Even during his honeymoon with Hailey, all he could do was think about Selena, and this is why Hailey and Justin are in therapy to help their marriage, because they both know they made a mistake, but Hailey just doesn't want to lose Justin to Selena. Number 9. Taylor Swift. After the whole eyebrow ordeal, the whole world started to wonder what happened that made Hailey randomly turn into a mean girl. But the truth is, the star has always been a mean girl, and we all just didn't realize it until now. After Selena came across a resurfaced video of Hailey seemingly targeting her best friend, Taylor Swift. In the clip, Hailey could be seen co-hosting Drop the Mic with Method Man, after the rapper says, in a one-on-one battle full of the meanest lyrics about a celebrity since Taylor Swift's last album, the model could be seen sticking her fingers in her mouth and making a gagging notion. In the comment section, Selena then quickly came to Taylor's defense, commenting, "So sorry, my best friend is and continues to be one of the best." That one definitely had to make Hailey a little salty, as it's clear she only hates Selena's inner circle because she wants to be the next Selena Gomez, but who doesn't? Jumping back into the list at the number 8 spot, we have Selena's body. So back in January, Hailey posted a TikTok video which her friends Kendall Jenner and Justine Skye were in, and you could see them all mouthing the words, "I'm not saying she deserved it, but God's timing is always right." Hailey was then quick to delete the video after fans commented saying her post was clearly directed at Selena, after Selena was hit with body shaming comments on a bikini photo she posted. So it makes us wonder if Hailey, did you hate Selena's bikini picture because Justin liked it? And while Hailey said she never comments on things like body shaming, she then tried to clarify why the post that she deleted was deleted and said the post was just a random TikTok sound that the group did for fun and that it wasn't directed at anyone. However, it's kind of hard to believe because the way Kendall went on to sip her drink made it clear that it was directed at someone, because let's face the fact, the Kardashians aren't good actors and neither is Hailey. At the end of the day, Selena seemed unbothered by the mean post, as she went on to say, "Okay, I don't let let these things get me down. Be nice to everyone. Number 7. The eyebrows. When Selena recently posted a video on her TikTok page, she would say, "I accidentally laminated my eyebrows too much," to the point Kylie Jenner would then find herself in the middle of Hailey's and Selena's feud after she posted a photo on her Instagram story writing, "This was an accident," on top of her own laminated brows. And not going to lie, the timing was just pretty questionable considering that Selena shared a video on her TikTok just a few hours before. And adding more fuel to the fire, Kylie then went on to share a screenshot of a FaceTime call with Hailey where they both showed their eyebrows for the camera. But Kylie quickly went on to deny the fact that she helped mock Selena with Hailey after she noticed her followers were declining on her social media platforms by saying, "This is reaching no shades towards Selena ever. I didn't see her eyebrow post. You guys are making something out of nothing. This is silly." Clearly Selena just didn't want to step on the biggest family in Hollywood's heels, so she obviously went on to agree with Kylie and went on to say, "Agreed, Kylie Jenner, it's all unnecessary. I'm a fan of Kylie." But it's clear Kylie and Hailey were both making fun of Selena, which is sad to see, and there's a reason why they're losing millions of followers today. Hey my little peaches, are you liking this video so far? If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Number 6. Nice girl. Since the beginning, Selena has always remained true to herself, as she's always come across to be this kind-hearted individual who cares about the well-being of those around her. And she's used her platform to speak out about issues that truly matter. Her actions over the tears tell us more about her personality than a simple test ever could. Even if you look at photos of the star since she was small, she's always seen holding her head high with an inviting smile. But Hailey, on the other hand, doesn't have a clean-cut image like Selena. While Selena's fans claim that she's actually sweet and inviting, Hailey won't even give her fans the time of day. Selena is also praised for her manners when she's out in public. Hailey, on the other hand, has been called out for the way she treats others, especially servers. It's clear that even fans have been comparing the two girls' manners, and while Selena comes across as a nice girl, it's clear Hailey has always been this mean girl. Also, have you ever noticed, usually Justin protects his wife in these sort of situations, but this time he's been pretty quiet, and it's clear he's letting Hailey dig herself out of her own hole this time around. Number 5. Talent. While Hailey may be a model, it seems like she was only able to make a name for herself because she comes from a talented family. But when it comes to talent herself, she's been having a little bit of a hard time when it comes to booking runways, and she blames it on a casting director who shook her confidence on the runway. While the model doesn't feel like putting herself into a position to feel small on the runway, it's not her first time that she would talk about feeling low, as in 2019, she opened up in an Instagram post when she said, "I'm insecure, I'm fragile, I'm hurting, I have fears, I have doubts, I have anxiety, I get sad." It seems like the reason Hailey hates Selena so much is even when Selena is down, she still managed to continue on with her career and come out on top. While Hailey may be more focused on her own skincare line, it's just clear she doesn't have the power to stay on top without her husband's name, and that's why she's sinking to the low level of taking other women down, because she finds them a threat. Number 4. Too mature for games. Just after Selena left the comment on Hailey's resurfaced video of her making fun of Taylor Swift, Selena announced her plans to take a break from social media by saying, "I'm gonna be taking a second from social media because this is a little silly, and I'm 30, I'm too old for this." She then went on to delete her TikTok account. While Selena is known to take breaks from social media every now and then, as of early February, she revealed in an interview with Vanity Fair that she was really fond of TikTok, and it was the only app she currently had on her phone because she found it to be less hostile. She would also say there are wonderful things about social media, like connecting with her fans and seeing how excited they are and seeing their stories. But today, Selena has her assistant upload photos for her. While Selena is too old to play games with mean girls of Hollywood, it seems like Hailey Bieber isn't over this phase just yet, and she's doing everything she can to get a rise out of Selena. And while Selena has definitely chosen to take the higher route and not succumb to what everyone's trying to draw out of her, it probably is why she's become Hailey's #1 target. Number 3. Dream life. Following the reignition of their ongoing feud, Selena's fans have been quick to dive into signs that they can use against Hailey. Fans are now starting to believe that Hailey has been copying Selena for years, and now several TikTok videos have been made where fans have pointed out things they believe aren't just coincidences, and it's clear that that Hailey was so obsessed with Justin Bieber at a young age, she wanted to become the next Selena Gomez. As an example, in one of the clips, Selena said in an interview she wished more people knew her heart. Then when Hailey showed up to do an interview with Jimmy Fallon, she said the exact same thing. The same thing appeared to be true when Selena said she was a huge Britney Spears fan, and Hailey went on to echo a similar sentiment. Another TikTok video has also pointed out the similarities between Selena Gomez and Hailey's cooking show when Gomez launched Selena and Chef on HBO Max in 2020. 2 years later, Hailey launched What's in My Kitchen on YouTube. The viral clip points out the likeness between the two cooking shows, which also captured Hailey saying, "Okay, okie dokie," which is a phrase Selena's known for saying on her own show. Also, it seems like Hailey has also copied Selena's beauty line to a T, so copycat much? Number 2, Justin's mom still loves Selena. Just when you thought all this Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez drama couldn't get any worse, the drama has definitely reached its peak, as it now appears like Justin's mom has entered the chat. On top of Patty tweeting, "Hate is ugly, don't be ugly," Twitter fans have also claimed she liked and unliked a comment about Selena taking a break from her social media accounts. It's clear that Justin's mom is on Selena's side in this situation, as Selena has chosen to take the high road during the height of all this drama, as she's remained unbothered by all of Hailey and her friends' hate. On top of the hate, Selena has also taken the time to tell her fans that she does love them for choosing to call out those who are being mean girls and who are on a mission to bring the singer down. And coming in at number 1 today, we have the homewrecker. During an appearance on the podcast Call Her Daddy, Hailey would clarify the notion that she stole Justin from Selena, as she explained that she never interfered with their relationship. The whole claim just seemed a little sus though, because it came out of nowhere and it just came out days before Selena's documentary was released. In the interview, Hailey would say, "When he and I ever started like hooking up or like anything of that sort, he was not ever in a relationship ever at any point." She then told podcast host Alex Cooper, "It's not my character to mess with someone's relationship. I would just never do that. I'm not interested in doing that, and I never was." But just because she didn't take him away from a relationship doesn't mean that she didn't take advantage of Justin's situation. Before Justin was with Hailey, just 6 months prior, he was still with Selena. And during this period, Justin was in a pretty vulnerable place. Hailey made him believe that being married would fix all his problems, and when it didn't, he started to realize maybe he married the wrong person. And number 10, we have trying to dress up. Recently, Justin Bieber was spotted on a tour while visiting Tokyo. However, the star looked different than what fans were used to seeing. In the pictures circulating on social media, the singer can be seen wearing a wig. With the accessory, he's also seen wearing sunglasses, jeans, and a light fur coat. Justin's level of disguise has definitely been causing a stir on the internet, with some fans even pointing out they wouldn't have even realized it was him if it wasn't pointed out. Other fans have even gone to say, "Oh, spare us, Justin, it's already starting to look like a pattern." And wow, he really doesn't want to be recognized, does he? And to add a cherry on top of Justin's odd behavior, one fan would even pick fun at the pop star by saying, "What a great idea to walk next to Hailey, just so no one would recognize her." Well, it's safe to say that Justin probably should work on upping his level of disguise, because this definitely did not work. And number 9, abandoning a monkey in a foreign country. After Justin's pet monkey, Mally, was seized by the German officials when the singer was trying to bring the animal into the country without permission during a stop on his Believe tour, it said that Justin didn't have some proper paperwork, so the authorities seized the monkey and quarantined it at the airport. However, the monkey would later become property of Germany, and Justin would later be sent a bill of $1,500 after he decided to abandon his monkey in the country. Mally is currently living with a group of other monkeys in a wildlife refugee in North Germany, and Bieber still owes Germany's Federal Agency of Nature Conservation $11,000 for vaccinations and rehoming fees, which is truly disappointing. This was your pet and you left him behind, you didn't even try to get him back. This was definitely a red flag, and it showed that the star isn't someone we thought he was, and we really should have noticed. And number 8, ordered his bodyguards to carry him. When visiting China, you have to visit the Great Wall. That's just a given. However, Justin Bieber's visit would definitely highlight one giant red flag that many of us missed. When visiting the wall, photos of Justin would soon circulate online showing Justin being hoisted on top of his bodyguard's shoulders. like they were his minions, and they even carried him up the Great Wall of China. Now, Justin was definitely able to walk up the wall himself, as just before his adventure, he was spotted skateboarding around town as 2 of his security guard members jogged behind him. It was definitely a diva-like move that none of us could get over, and it was a shame to see the star deprived himself of a chance to experience the experience and made his security team do the hard work for him. And number 7, banned for life from a skydiving facility. Las Vegas indoor skydiving confirmed back in 2013 that Justin Bieber would be banned for life after he used the facility and then backed out of a payment deal he arranged with the company. Justin and 6 of his entourage members would arrive to the facility just before it closed. When the pop star was approached about a payment method, he was apparently given the option of shelling out $1,600 for himself and his crew, or posting a shout out of the facility and a photo of himself mid-flight to his Instagram account. Justin at the time reportedly agreed to post a photo as payment, but the company never got their $1,600 worth of publicity, and they would say he actually faked like he was posting something. As per the agreement, it never actually happened. In addition to not paying, the group also didn't tip the staff, even after they stayed late to accommodate their needs. And number 6, ignored pilots. In 2014, CNN would report that Justin and his father allegedly refused a pilot's warning to stop smoking during a flight from Canada to New Jersey. Law enforcement officials would later give details that the flight crew on the charter jet told the federal officials after they ferried Justin and his entourage to New Jersey. The smoke was so strong in the cabin that the flight crew members even had to put on oxygen masks because they were concerned that they would inhale so much of it, it would cause their test to say that they were positive for being under the influence. When the pilots asked the group to stop, Bieber and his father would begin to have some words with the crew, which would result in the pilots in attendance to close the cockpit to avoid contact with the group. When they landed, Justin would be granted re-entry into the United States after a search of the chartered plane was done by federal officials. They did detect smoke smell, but they never found any signs of substances. And number 5, his dreadlock phase. Justin doesn't do too well with apologies. We all know that. When the singer debuted his dreadlocks, he sparked some major controversy as fans started to accuse the star of cultural appropriation and white privilege. With fans calling out Justin for not being himself, many stated that the star could have done better. One fan even chimed in by saying, "It's really disappointed to see you with dreads. I thought you educated yourself." The star then decided to stick with his dreadlocks and refused to respond to the backlash he was receiving by fans. Instead, he decided to share a statement about acknowledging insecurities by saying, "Aren't we all broken? We can hide behind superficial things, but the truth is, we're all hurting." So what's your opinion on celebrities trying to rock braids and dreadlocks? And let me know in the comments below. And number 4, he talked about becoming the next Michael Jackson. In an interview done back in 2012, Justin Bieber would make it clear that he wants to be nothing less than the next Michael Jackson, the new king of pop, after he would go on to say that, "That's where I want to be. I don't want to just be a heartthrob teen." Now, when someone starts saying that they want to be the next anyone, it should be a giant red flag, especially when they're trying to say they want to be the next Michael Jackson, because no one will ever be the next Michael Jackson. That's just a given. Bieber would go on to borrow machine-like dance moves, glitter gloves, and he even copied Michael's signature move in like a gentle way, I guess. This would definitely become a major red flag, and we were missing it because he was trying so hard to be someone he's not, rather than just being himself and allowing his fans to appreciate who he really is. And number 3, running around town in his undergarments. In 2020, Justin would be pictured running around downtown LA in his Calvin Klein briefs after shooting a music video all night. When photos started circulating online, it would show the star wearing nothing but briefs as he raised his arm above his head and smiled as he walked towards his trailer. And this wasn't the first time Justin's been spotted in public wearing nothing but his briefs, because back in 2018, it would seem like Justin forgot his bathing suit while on a trip to Miami after he was pictured out for a little dip wearing nothing but his white briefs. In the photos, Justin could be seen hanging out with his friends by the resort pool, wearing nothing but a wet pair of Calvin Klein boxer briefs before wrapping himself in a white towel before things became too revealing. Him and Hailey would also be pictured later on in a hot tub as fans would call for the star to put on some clothes. And at number 2, we have meeting Stephen Harper in overalls. So back when Stephen Harper was still the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin had the chance to meet him back in 2012. However, his outfit choice was definitely interesting. When the singer stepped out in overalls to accept a Diamond Jubilee medal from Stephen Harper, he would go on to tweet, "I met the Prime Minister in overalls, LOL." Justin would later try to justify why he opted to wear overalls to such an event by saying, "It wasn't like I was going to his environment, we were at a hockey arena." And while he may have been at a hockey arena, he was receiving such a high-class award that it was only given to Canadians who earned achievements abroad, and he wore overalls to collect this achievement. Now, 50 years ago, if you pulled this move while going into work, they would have sent you home, so a lot of people were judging Bieber's decision to wear the overalls, and his excuse to trying to stay true to his fans and his own vibe, it was pretty weak. And at number 1 today, we have showing up late for shows. In 2013, Justin Bieber would be 2 hours late for a concert because he was playing video games and threw a tantrum. When Justin was set to perform at O2, he would end up being 2 hours late after throwing a massive tantrum and telling his staff that it was his gig and he would go out when he wanted to. After waking up late due to a night out, Justin would proceed to lock himself in a dressing room to play computer games. After, his actions would cause hundreds of teenage fans to be upset because they would have to leave to catch last trains before even getting the chance to see their idol perform. Justin would later come out to say he was only 40 minutes late, and he said he had to come on late due to technical difficulties. He then highlighted that the event was great. However, one O2 worker would come out to say that wasn't the case, and the star was actually backstage arguing with his management team. Justin's mentality about being a star that can do whatever he wanted that night was definitely a red flag that no one really noticed.
Starting off with number 6, we have Selena Gomez. Obviously, Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez have tons of tension, considering they both seriously dated Justin Bieber, with them even allegedly overlapping at times. One of the worst feuds between them was when Selena dropped her song, "Lose You to Love Me." That was very clearly about Justin, with some of the lyrics of that song reading, quote, "You turned me down and now it's showing. In 2 months, you replaced us like it was easy." Which is exactly what happened when Hailey and Justin got back together only months after him and Selena breaking up. But things got messy when Hailey decided to post a picture of a song to her Instagram story called "I'll Kill You." And fans couldn't help but point out that she posted it right after Selena released her song that was about Justin. Then Just Jared made a post saying that the song post on Hailey's story was her comment on things with Selena. But then Hailey responded back that her posting on the song was not a response to Selena whatsoever. Then later that night, Selena went on Instagram Live to talk about the song, and she decided to take a moment to express that she does not condone pitting women against each other, which is definitely responding to the Hailey situation. The women ended up working it out, but if Hailey did post the song in response to Selena, it does show the kind of mean girl that she can be. And at number 5, New York City Hostess. One TikTok user who was a hostess at a popular New York City bar took the opportunity to shade some of the rudest celebrities she had ever met while working there. One of those rude celebrities was none other than Hailey Baldwin. When talking about Hailey, she said, quote, "This is going to be controversial. I've met her a handful of times and every time she was not nice. I really want to like her, but I have to give her like a 3.5 out of 10. Sorry." And even though Hailey was not the only rude celebrity mentioned, she decided to apologize to the user by writing in the comments of that video, quote, "Just came across this video. I wanted to say sorry if I've ever given you bad vibes or a bad attitude. That's never my intention. Hate hearing that was your experience with me, but glad you called me out so I can do better. Hopefully we meet again so I can apologize in person." And then the TikTok user responded thanking her for being accountable and taking the time to apologize. Not sure if this means Hailey was sincerely sorry or if she just didn't want the bad PR, even though her commenting on the post is really what blew it up in the first place. And at number 4, a Taylor Swift fan. Hailey has a very bad habit of responding to comments from trolls online, and she got into some drama when she did so with a Taylor Swift stan. It all started with Taylor going on Jimmy Fallon and showing a funny video she took after she got LASIK eye surgery where she cries over a banana. And everyone thought it was so funny that Justin Bieber decided to reenact the video in one of Hailey's Instagram lives. But people didn't appreciate the reenactment and thought Justin was making fun of Taylor. So then Taylor stans started dragging Justin and Hailey online. One Twitter user even shared a video of someone roasting Hailey's modeling career, with the caption of that reading, quote, "If I could emphasize a video 1,000 times over, I would. And Hailey ended up finding that tweet and doing something that celebrities should never do, and that's responding back to the hate. She tweeted back, quote, "I never knew I could make somebody so upset. Truly, I'm so sorry you're this upset. Lord have mercy, I hope I'm never this upset about someone I don't know." And over the span of an hour, Hailey actually tweeted the user 2 more times, proving she cannot handle criticism well. The Swiftie fan ended up responding by saying back, quote, "This is proof that she doesn't have a job. Hailey stands come for me, but she legit sits on Twitter and attacks Taylor Stan accounts like literally go to McDonald's." And that's really why you never engage with Twitter stans, because I swear, like, they will just always win. I don't know what it is. Stans always reign supreme. And at number 3, Hailey was a bully. One TikTok user participated in a TikTok trend where you expose people or bad things from your past, and in the process, she exposed that Hailey Bieber was allegedly her high school bully, saying in the TikTok, quote, "You think you can bully me? Hailey Bieber was my middle school bully." With the caption saying, quote, "I'm sure she's a nice person now, right?" The comments of the video were mixed, so the user posted some follow-up videos explaining things further. The next video showed a video where Hailey says in an interview that she went to middle school with the Jonas Brothers, not proving anything further about her even going to school with this random girl. So the girl then made another video responding to the backlash on that video, with people telling her to show pictures or say a story time about it, or, some more proof. With the user coming on again saying that she doesn't have any story times, then saying she was in 5th grade and Hailey was in 6th, and she bullied her that year. Then saying she doesn't want an apology or clout, she just said it because it's a fun fact she says a lot. And since this user didn't post more proof, it's definitely hard to believe her, but Hailey has been accused of mean girl behavior in the past, so there is a possibility it could be true. And at number 2, Dr. Daniel Barrett. A plastic surgeon who has gone viral from his videos talking about celebrity plastic surgeries got in some major hot water after he made a video about Hailey Bieber. In the viral TikTok, he compared pictures of Hailey then versus now and pointed out what he thought was different, saying that TikTok, quote, "Pay special attention to her nose. What do you think? Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think it's physically impossible with getting a little bit of help from someone like myself to go from this picture to that picture." Adding that he thinks that she had a rhinoplasty as well as jawline contouring, skin tightening, lip filler, and a chin implant. But after the video was posted, the doctor was promptly sued by Hailey and Justin. Hailey claimed the doctor was using her name and likeness in the video and was promoting lies, while Justin sued because the caption of the video was, quote, "Is it too late now to say sorry?" Which is, obviously a play on Justin's song Sorry, with the legal documents saying that Dr. Barrett was using copyright protected lyrics, which is so ridiculous. Literally everyone uses song lyrics as their captions. Like, I didn't even know you could sue for that. The couple also reportedly sent him a cease and desist letter to take the video down. But because he did nothing wrong, it hasn't been taken down, thankfully, because that would be so ridiculous if he had to take that down. It's literally just his opinion. Anyway. And finally, number 1, Instagram exposing surgeries. Yet another example of Hailey shutting down plastic surgery rumors. An Instagram account posted a picture of young Hailey versus now, where there does look to be some changes with her face, with the user questioning if Hailey had cosmetic enhancements or not. But Hailey, for some reason, cannot stand when people speculate about her getting fillers or any sort of plastic surgery, so she clapped back in the comments of that post, writing, quote, "Stop using pics that are edited by makeup artists. This photo on the right is not what I look like. I've never touched my face, so if you're gonna sit around and compare me at 13 and then me at 23, at least use a natural photo that wasn't edited so crazy."